Hello and welcome back to the Psychic Profiler. I'm your hostess, zejewels. Thank you for your likes, comments, and subscribes. I really appreciate it. Thank you for supporting my channel. If you guys feel inclined to donate, look to the description box below, and you'll see all my information, my Cash App, and my PayPal, or my Facebook fundraiser that I have going on. This is current energies for the sign of Aquarius. This is karmic energies. Take what applies and let the rest fly. Don't make it fit your situation. And I want to thank you all for being here right now. So let's get into it. The karmic energies for Aquarius. Karmic energies for Aquarius. The last light side reading I did was amazing for Aquarius. Holy shnikes. That was an excellent reading. That was a super awesome reading. I was very happy about that. So something's good going on. The androgyny. And then we've got Neptune. Woo, so something mystical. Neptune, if I'm not mistaken, is your spiritual abilities, your psychic abilities. If I'm not mistaken, I could be mistaken, I'm not sure. The androgyny is balancing the masculine and feminine energies. So that's something that somebody needs to work on right now, is balancing those out. Balancing out your shadow side, your light side. All right, let's see here. What do we got for the shadow side of Aquarius? We have breath, and we have Saturn. Now, we're in Saturn return right now, which means karma is going to come back up and smack people in the faces. Breath is, the ultimate, when we think of breath, we think of, it's like the life force, the up and down, the listening and feeling our chest rise and fall with our breath. It's very important when it comes to spiritual practices, and even for mental health. Was it the what is it? That vagus nerve. It stimulates the vagus nerve, focusing on it actually, which helps is there's a spot in your ears that you can press to stimulate the vagus nerve. And another part of breath work is 246 on the clock, is taking deep breaths and holding your breath, like, and bearing down like you're taking a shit, basically. But that in turn stimulates the vagus nerve, and it helps you calm yourself down. And so someone has to do some deep breathing exercises, because karma is coming around. Look at the scythe. The scythe is right there. It's like a Grim Reaper's, kind of Scorpio energy right there, with the scythe right there. But something is coming back around. It's time to reap what you've sown. And so if you've sown discord, you're going to get it 333 on the clock. Let's see here. Saturn. Structure, authority, and consequences. Saturn is known as the great ruler, the authoritative father, and the structuring force. Limitations, rules, logistics, and laws all fall under Saturn's claim, and they insist on our adherence. Saturn constricts, it corrects, it governs. The force of this planet is mind-bogglingly frustrating, especially for creative types, as it can feel like one limitation after another, yet its ability to support is unmatched. No creative project can come to be without the Saturnian qualities of commitment, endurance, and steadiness. The tick of the clock reminds us of this planet's steadfast presence, eternally measuring. It's no surprise it's associated with the metal lead and the qualities of density and weight. To embrace Saturn is to embrace the foundation and become one's own central authority. It's not as dull or easy as it sounds. That's Saturn's secret. Ironically, into the amusement of anarchists everywhere, the authoritarian energy of Saturn is said to reside in the middle finger. So 444 on the clock. So if you flap somebody off, you're invoking Saturn energy right there. It's kind of interesting. when you think about it, invoking Saturn energy by giving somebody the bird. And the bird is the word, eh? But maybe you gave the middle finger, maybe you flipped somebody off, and maybe it's coming back around to you to bite you in the tail. All right, and breath work is needed. Maybe you're out of breath because of everything that's going on. We've got Knight of Arrows in reverse, and then we have a rebirth. So there might be a rebirth. Let's see, Knight of Arrows is the Knight of Wands, this fastest moving knight in the deck. So someone's got, actually it's a Knight of Swords, if I'm not mistaken, charges through. And let's see here. Using subtlety as a way through, holding a grudge, festering anger, dealing with the cause that you espouse. A violent kickback or reaction, an ideological persecution. So anger, holding a grudge. So somebody here is holding a grudge big time with somebody, and the anger is festering. I was right about the middle finger. Someone is angry and flipping somebody off, giving somebody the proverbial fuck you with the middle finger. Let's see here. What's so are they holding their breath? Let's see here. What's the breath? About generosity. About a Nine of Cups. Trying to they're holding their breath on a Nine of Cups. Or maybe they're trying to hold their breath to keep their Nine of Cups. Then we have a Magician on the bottom of the deck, the Seer, and balance. So somebody is needing to be balanced in this situation. And they're expecting some sort of celebration, or perhaps maybe someone's saying, fuck you, I'm celebrating anyways. And that's the truth. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is either destiny or the Wheel of Fortune is going on. What you reap, you will sow. It's the cyclic aspects of our lives, that everything comes in cycles, everything goes in cycles, and this big universal FU might be the universe going, F you, you're not going to get what you want, because you have a responsibility to uphold. Ten of Bows, Ten of Swords, someone did you dirty, something fierce. And you're carrying a heavy, heavy burden because you got backstabbed, or maybe you were the one who did the backstabbing. Let's see here. What's this Ten of Bows? Or maybe that's your Wheel of Fortune, is the Ten of Bows. The Archer. The Archer is someone who, let's see here. The Archer is the dawn of a new adventure, folded in the web of universal potential, waits for you to string the bow of your imagination and loose the arrows of creativity. Be bold and commit to the hunting of new life and a better relationship with the world, as well as the fulfillment of wholesome ambition. So someone was being really ambitious here. Then harness your potential by filling your quiver with all the talents, knowledge, and cunning you possess, and string the bow with burning gold with the arrows of desire. Take a deep breath and be calm. It's time to let your soul take flight. So somebody was aiming at their heart's desire here, and they're holding their breath, because honestly, when you're drawing back a bow, you tend to hold your breath to steady yourself. So when you loose the arrow, and you don't have the up and down, rise and fall of your chest getting away of aiming at your target. So when you're pulling back a bow, you hold your breath, you take a deep breath in, and then you release and you exhale. So somebody had their mind set on a certain outcome and either needs to hold their breath or is holding their breath, waiting for the arrow to reach its target. Problem is that they've got a lot of responsibility on their shoulders because they've ended up getting backstabbed and betrayed by someone or something. Or maybe somebody said, fuck you, I'm kind of sorting your ass. Alright, let's see here. What's this Wheel of Fortune? Wheel of Fortune is the lovers. The forest lovers. 6 could be relevant. That's another major arcana here. The forest lovers is a Gemini energy. You could be dealing with a Gemini. You could be a Gemini. Let's see here. And you're using your skill to get what it is you want. What is this forest lovers here for? Or you have a choice to make. You might be a choice you have to make. Protection, you're looking for someone for protection. You're looking to either that or you're looking for someone to protect you, or you're looking to protect someone from something that was giving somebody the... you said F you to somebody and you gave them a harsh, painful ending. You have and they're responsible for the healing work. And but what you did, loosing your arrow and holding your breath, it's going to come back around to you. That big F you, I'm kind of sorting your butt, is going to turn around and come back on you with the Saturn energy. So whatever it is that you did to inflict pain upon someone else, loosing the arrows of your desire onto somebody else, you're holding your breath, waiting for someone to protect you, perhaps a lover, or maybe you have a choice to make in this situation. All right, what is this forest lovers here? What is this choice? Clearance, clearing out your energy. Getting rid of what no longer serves. Ecstasy, that keeps on coming out. Some people dancing under the moon, could be moon magic. We just had the full moon not too long ago. You might be still writing the energies of that, or maybe you're saying F you to the moon energies, and you're someone else's manifestations, or trying to thwart somebody else's manifestations right here. Let's see here. Tied to a tree. Maybe you think of somebody as tied to the earth, a tree. A tree is life. So someone's tied to your life. Let's see here. And again, what is this ecstasy in forest lovers? Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Stones is a bear, like Mama Bear is what Mama Bear energy I'm getting. Look at the look on her face. Rawr, I'm gonna get you, sucker. So, Queen of Stones. Now, the Queen of Stones is a practical and welcoming person. Treasurer, curator of tradition, but learning to manage things wisely, preserving things of value, making things better, providing amenities, putting family first, doing the right thing, being nurturing. So this Queen of Stones you see as someone who's nurturing and has this a love interest. Maybe you were trying to be underhanded in this situation by causing the disruption of generosity. The Wheel of Fortune. Let's see here, the bows, 10 of bows, 7 of bows. A lot of sword energy in this reading here, but you're holding your breath. You need to count your breaths. Let's see here, one more card. Respect keeps on coming out too. 1414 on the clock. Whatever it was that you did to 10 of swords, somebody, the 10 of bows rather, is going to come back to bite you in the tailpipe. What you did has already been done. There's and you've got to take responsibility and show yourself, not just the person that you did dirty, but the person, you yourself. You got to show yourself the respect to acknowledge those wrongs that you made and the part you played in this situation. And because you can acknowledge and show respect to somebody by apologizing for whatever wrongs that you committed, but you also have to, also when you're in the healing process, you got to forgive yourself for making those mistakes and move forward and treat yourself and others with respect. And the universal middle finger over here is not doing you any favors, saying fuck you, I'm being happy anyways, you know. Or this might be the person that's you're connected to. There might be saying, okay, you did all this, you Ten of Swords me, but I'm being happy anyways. So this is your reading. Thank you very much for joining me this evening. And I appreciate your comments, your shares, and your subscribes and everything. Anything that you guys do to help support my little channel, I really appreciate it. So I might be back on later to do another full, more in-depth reading. Right now I'm kind of exhausted from doing the shorter reads, but I'm gonna take a little breather, get some food, and then I'll be back on probably in about an hour or two to do another more in-depth investigative read. I feel inclined and drawn to do one. So anyways, take deep breaths, stimulate your vagus nerve, and learn to breathe through the discomfort. And it might be a universal FU, but sometimes it's best to put that middle finger away and go like this instead, saying good luck. So this is your reading. Thanks. Bye.